Hello, this is Shari Alam. I'm coming towards you with amazing topics. It's international affairs. I first talking about US warns of potential risks of sanctions. At any country having business dealings with Iran runs the risk of sanctions. The United States has said nothing that is aware that Iran and India have signed a deal concerning the Chabahar port. We are aware of these reports that Iran and India have signed a deal concerning of the Chabahar port. I will let the government of India speak of its own foreign policy goals vis-a-vis the Chabahar port as well as its own bilateral relationships with Iran. State Department Deputy Spokesman Vedant Patel told reporters at his daily news conference on Monday. I will just say, as it relates to the United States, US sanctions on Iran remain in place and we will continue to enforce them, he said in response to a question on India's deal with Iran on the strategic Chabahar port. You have heard us say this in a number of instances that anyone considering business deals with Iran, they need to be aware of the potential risks that they are opening themselves up to and the potential risk of sanctions, Patel said. India and Iran on Monday signed a 10-year contract for the operation of a terminal at the strategically important Chabahar port in Iran. Pass. Hello. ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। এই তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, আমি তোমার অফিসের সামনে আছিলাম। এই যে আমরা তো বাইপাস, এই যে ফিল্ডে, বাইপাস ফিল্ডে আমি নাজিম হিল্লোল বসা করতে, প্রচুর গরম আজকে। আর তুমি কই বাড়িতে গেছো নাকি? আমি তো এখন রেজাল্ট পাই নাই, এখনো হয় নাই, রাতে নাকি হইব। ঠিক আছে, ইনশাল্লাহ দোয়া করো আমার লাগিয়া, আল্লাহ ভরসা। আচ্ছা মিতা, রাত্রে আসো না নাকি যাবা গা? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে। ওই ভিডিও শেষ হয়ে যেটা, হ্যাঁ। US military aid on its way, Blinken tells Ukraine as Russia presses on with new offensive in Kharkiv region. American military aid for Ukraine is on its way, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken said in Kiev yesterday as Russia pressed on with a new offensive in the northeastern Kharkiv region. Blinken's trip comes just weeks after the US Congress finally approved a $61 billion financial aid package for Ukraine after months of political wrangling, unlocking much-needed arms for the country's stressed troops. In the near term, assistance is now on its way that will make a real difference against the Russian aggression, he told Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. Blinken arrived by overnight train from Poland on his fourth visit to Kiev since the start of the Russian invasion in February 2022. Zelensky thanked Washington for the aid, saying the decision on the package was crucial for us. We said the biggest deficit for Ukraine was air defense and asked for 2 Patriot batteries in the Kharkiv region, where Russian forces have been advancing and pounding villages along the border. At a checkpoint outside the city of Kharkiv, an official said Russian forces has entered the